Hey, hi, howdy, theater goers, and welcome to tonight's Theater of the First. It's starring us. Hi. So tonight, theater goers, is going to be a shorter one. We're going to be covering the Iron King DLC in Dark Souls 2. I do not know if we'll get it all done tonight, but we do have an amendment to this weekend's schedule. We may not be able to stream tomorrow night, but if we cannot, we will be doing more of Elden Ring on Sunday night. Regardless, you will get a Elden Ring stream this week. It just depends on how long it ends up. With that said, let's dive into it on today's special Valentine's showing of DS2. We're gonna set everything on fire. Ha. Okay. It's been a while, so you'll have to allow me to shake off the rust. Okay. Let's hit it up. So, we picked up the ring for this last night. This should just be at... I think this one's just at the end of Aegials. I can only imagine, considering, you know, the entire place is the old Ivory King. Oh, no, no, old Ivory King is the third one. This is the old Iron King. Down we go. Okay, we gotta deal with this stupid turtle real quick. Oh, wow, a large Cyanite shard. That's crazy. Let's say at the very end of the game. Big bull. The Minotaur, mayhaps. Alright. So it should just be at the end of this one, I think. Sure enough. Weird additional room that doesn't match everything else. Because they literally, like, patched it in. Hey, here we go. So, for the first DLC, we went down. So we went to a deeper cave even than the depth. So for this one, we're going from a lava lake to wherever the old Iron King got his iron, if I remember right from the key. Past the altar deep within the Iron Keep and through a door to the towers where the old Iron King is the tower that the old Iron King used to produce iron. Alright, so this should be like another fucked up lava zone. Well, at least this time it makes sense for us to be going up if we're going to a tower. Although, you know, there obviously wasn't a tower visible on the infinite, eternal plane of lava. Well, it's not really an infinite sea of lava, but I guess they tried a little harder than usual. I guess we're just, like, really high up. Interesting geometry for this. Though I will say, it's not quite what I expected. Up we go. that thing's horrible. A smelter's wedge. Is it a usable item? Smelter's wedge. 6 smelter's wedges. Destroys the Ashen Idol. An iron wedge forged in this land that destroys the Ashen Idol. The Ashen Idol is of great consequence to Nadalia, who, having renounced her flesh, entrusts her very being to it. So some lady split herself up into a bunch of parts. So in the last one we got the Swallow King. And then in the base game we have Nashandra. So I guess Nadalia is the queen here. The Broom Tower. Gonna have to take a ladder up for that? That's funny. Do we need to go straight on? Oh, well, this is just the king's old throne. Oh, it casts Firestorm. And we can't do anything with it. Interesting. I imagine that's an Ashen Idol, but it's right next to a bonfire and there's nothing in that room. So we're gonna hold off on that one for now. I can always come back to it. Because I don't know how many of these there are. That's mean. I don't even know if you can make that jump. Big boy. Not that tough, but big. Alright. Good start. Drops pine resin. Not a fan of all the whispering. That is a lot of guys, though. They aren't doing anywhere near, like, as much damage as it felt like the guys in the first zone were doing. Of course, also not a poison shithole, which helps. Things here seem to be fairly weak to lightning. Alright, well, there's another idol. Oh, that's how we get down here. Okay. And we have a drop down there. Item here. Someone explained about the wedges? I've seen the red things we used the wedges on already. Like, twice. But they were right next to a bonfire, so I'm not going to use them on those ones because I don't know how many we're going to get. But I did figure out that those were the idols that we should use them on. Another slab. Yeah, why not? Let's deal with it. Basically, these guys are definitely no DLC 1. All but 1 wedges can be found before you need 4. Okay. Just make sure I have 4 at all times, is what I'm hearing. You are significantly tougher than the rest of them. Interesting. Stop. Have to find 11. Okay. And luckily, the one at the top of the building didn't seem to be having anything except what it's guarding. So we don't have to. So we always know that that one's the 12th one is up top. So we don't have to worry about finding another bunch of them. Inventory. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Small fragment of the soul. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. When Nadalia came to this land, the king she sought was no longer there. Dispirited, she forsook her own soul and clung to the heirlooms of the old king. This is only a fragment of a soul. Cannot be used in... So this place had already collapsed in on itself by the time she got here. I heard an archer. An old mundane stone. Why were the enemies in the first DLC so much like... They did so much more damage and had so much more poise and also poisoned you? And broke all your gear? And then here it's just like, yeah, we just have some guys. There are... Next time we get to a bonfire, we have to go up back to the top, though, because there were some drop downs I did not take. Because they were one way only. Dog. What are we... Yeah, that's what I thought. Those guys are going to be put in very annoying places. What the fuck is that thing? He like sent a horse up into the sky and it... Oh, it's a great bow. That was weird. That's a bizarre enemy. Well. Alright. So far, nothing too crazy. I'm expecting it'll get a little nastier once we're in the back half. Down we go.
Are you throwing normal ass fire bombs at me? Putting that guy with fire bombs in front of a chest is an insane work. Stasis. Okay, I'm not gonna use those. Those are fist weapons. Speaking of. Okay, let's go get that drop down from the beginning of the area. Five bonfires in this. Huh. It's actually decent in this one? That's crazy. First time for everything, I guess. Okay. So there was a drop down. Over this way. We just have to get past these three idiots. Oh, he has the Hollow Goes Insane moveset. That's funny. Do your last swing. There we go. Easy. Okay, now aim down here. Yes, and we have to jump down this way. These guys are weird. They're not even alive. Okay. Bonfire aesthetic and a human effigy. Ah, that's where we are. Okay. Anywhere else to drop out here? Yes, actually. Okay. It looks like we're going to be activating a bunch of elevators later. Ah, well, that's fine. We got what we needed, which was just that drop down. I'm not really hurting for souls at this point in the game. So losing stuff just honestly is like whatever. We're already level 160 because this game's insane. Okay. Doors is not open from this side. Were you twinkling? There we go. And we're right where I died. That's funny. Alright. Drop down there into the room. Doesn't actually do anything. This doesn't do anything yet either. But another drop down here. Why did it do that? Holy shit. Wow, this sure is a tower. There's no reason I shouldn't have just been able to drop down on that. I don't know why the character just went, yeah, I'm going all the way off. Okay, goodbye. Ah, now we're right here. Okay. Oh, there's water. At least I assume that's water because it doesn't look like oil. So stepping on those will drop us down a floor. We don't have a choice. Okay. And it doesn't look like there's any survivable drop downs right now. Oh, this one's fucked up. I love enemies that have seemingly infinite poise. Okay. There we go. Okay. I don't know why that guy's almost dead, but so be it. There we go. Room is suddenly very normal. I love these guys that only exist so that, like, that if fire enemies in the room happen to hit you, they explode. They're gonna be a very big problem later on, I can already tell. But until then, they're just incredibly funny. Flame Quartz Ring +3. Let's deal with you real quick. Whoa! Or not. No idea where that guy came from. Oh, he must have dropped from up there. Wait a second. Yeah, you're frustrated. I know. Now die. Alright. Grab this. Open what I assume will be a shortcut to an earlier door. Looks like it's the one right next to the bonfire. No, it's the one we dropped down to from earlier. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gonna move on. Only twinkling? Interesting. Okay, more ash guys. Yep. Oh! That is a lingering AoE. I see. That's fucked up. There's 11 total, but 12 of them? Okay. So basically, don't use the one up top ever. Oh, didn't mean to run in this way. Here we go. There's just 11 total and one is locked behind bullshit. Okay. These enemies are dumb. I don't say that often. But for everything from the way they move, like their random bullshit, like arrows, is very dumb. Run back. Yeah, I know. They're empty armor. It's just the way they move. Wow. Okay, apparently if they're off screen, they respawn the armor. But not the fire inside it, so they just fall apart if you walk back up to it. Looks like we found their aggro radius. It's actually much shorter than I thought it would be. Not a fan of the fact that these things have like varying health levels on the same enemy. That sure is 2 knives. The blue dagger. Motherfucker. Of course. So it's not just an AoE that does damage to you if you're standing in it, it's also a sphere with pushback. Which is possibly like the most infuriating thing you could think to make for a zone like this. Time to do this stupid run again. Hi guys. Wrong thing. That's clown shoes attacks these things have. Alright, back to this section that sucks. There he is. I was gonna say, where is he? Probably go back and upgrade my armor some more. I'm not using like regular Titanite at this point. Oh, that's scary. Don't do that again. No X cut for you. Cut it out. Okay, so drop down over there. Or a ladder over here. Dog, you need some help. I'm glad we're back to original DS2 enemy design of you walk into a room and the room actually has 5 guys in it. They're just not visible. That's always my favorite bit of DS2 like game design, where they just gave up. We're just like, this is the gank room where you go to get ganked. We'll put it after a rather annoying little gauntlet area because we're so intelligent. Ow. Alright. Drink up. Get ready for this catastrophe again. Okay, come on. Really good hitbox you got there, Dark Souls. Fuck, where are you going? You're not supposed to go over here, dude. Lightning bolt that creates a permanent damaging hitbox that you cannot pass through, but enemies can pass through freely. There we go. One second. My PS5 appears to have turned on of its own free will. So I need to turn that off lest it somehow spends $500 million on video games. To my controller. Okay. Scary. Okay, let's go in here. Get my actual shield out. That's probably a good idea. Okay. That's this area solved. At least the first half. Who knows how many guys they hit in here. Like that. Guy who literally just leapt out of the wall for a surprise attack. So good we did it twice. Guys that exist solely to catch you if you're trying to run through here. Okay. Looks like that's everything. So first, head back up. Alright, so we can't actually do that. Okay. He's not about taking a big risk. Okay, well that's a straightforward, obvious path. And so is this. Need an item, huh? Scorching Iron Scepter must be in inventory. Block. Take this while we're here. So we never have to do that awful hallway again. Okay. Alright, so we have a couple routes now. Spell Quartz Ring. Defense up against magic, which we haven't really seen much of here. It's mostly been pyromancy and just raw fire. Route across the chain is fine. Yeah, I was gonna go do that one first since it's further away from the bonfire here. Froststone. First things first though, now I think about it, let's go dump some of this into upgrading our armor, because our armor is fairly light, so we're starting to take a lot more damage. Like normally I wouldn't upgrade armor in a Souls game because it's useless in 99% of them. But this seems to be one of the few where it might actually be worth doing. Especially since our gear is so light. Why do I have 21 twinkling now? What the hell? Okay, our body was already at chunks. And don't want to do anything about Havels. Well, I might still use twinkling. I think our shield uses twinkling. Yeah, it does. We'll see. We'll see what we end up picking up here. Because I have a couple boss shields I can go get that would just be a better investment. I just don't know what's coming up for these 2 DLCs. We're making good progress. We're already at Bonfire 3 of 5, though. Go ahead across the chain. I love when they give enemies like 360 hitboxes just to fuck with you on certain moves. Where it's like, sorry, we really don't want you cycling around enemies in this video game. Where the fuck did that guy come from? Wait, you're telling me fighting that one guy spawned everyone from the other side of the entire room? They need to, like, examine these developers under a magnifying glass. Alright. Head across the chain, then. Dude. Oh, he's using the Great Lance. That item destroying shit, you should be killed for that. So he's backstab fishing and using the Great Lance while behind a great shield. Ah. Okay, well, I'm not following you down, idiot. Not like that. Are you stupid? It's the most obvious trap in the universe. Like, that trap could not be more obvious. We're gonna see him later. He's trying to lead us into like 50 billion guys. Why are you two just on that? Dog. What is the point of you? The point of you is to throw shit at. Okay, hold up. So the entire zone is cursed, which means we will be constantly getting our maximum HP diminished as we go down it. On top of it being pitch black and having a bunch of enemies that I can't see anywhere. So if I want to see, I have to run all the way back to the bonfire to light a lantern. And then I won't be able to guard. They might have overdone it a little bit. We'll see. Depends on what's down there. Okay. Go light a torch for the first time in 10 billion years. Don't know how long it'll stay lit because the enemies are far too aggressive in this zone to not be shielding. Idle on the right somewhere. Okay. Turns the curse off. Okay, we can at least see now. Radical. I love that this enemy is down here in the curse zone. And he doesn't chase. So you have to fight him in the dark while cursed. Or no, he is chasing a little. Oh, now he wants to come up. Okay. Better safe than sorry. There we go. Okay. Back down we go. Oh, well, there's that bitch. Can I lead you all the way back up? Whoa! Okay, I guess that guy respawns. That's really cool. This place sucks. This is a real bad one, even by their standards. As long as he's buffed, he respawns. That's great. I kind of want to pick their brains a little bit on this because, like, why? Alright, Maldron. Maldron, you bitch! Oh my god. He comes all the way, he'll chase you all the way up, but the moment you hit the top, he runs away. I love that you can be hit out of everything in this video game. I love it. This is a situation that would not be a situation in any other Souls game. Because in any other game, you would just run up and hit the thing and you'd be invincible while doing it. So you have to get behind. You gotta get past a guy with a great lance and a shield. Who is literally spawn camping the thing with a bunch of respawning enemies. Yeah, it makes sense. Since it'll let you get down here first now that you know it's here. 'Cause if you beat him down here, there's no one, like, guarding it. Because everything else is slower. There we go. That's fine. And now this is just a normal but slightly annoying area. Yeah, because he only runs down if you start retreating from his fight, or if he starts losing. All things considered, pretty shitty job for an assassin. Considering he fails to kill you and then runs away and lets other people do the work for him. Hey, bro. Yeah, that's fine. Have fun. Hey, buddy, your plan didn't quite work this time. But, oh, he has a different plan. His plan is to now push you off the cliff with the two-hand. Great, we're also being chased now by that thing. I'm gonna say this might be one of the worst like invasions in the series. I can't believe they did this. Like, he reads all of your shit. It's kind of crazy how much smarter this guy is than like every other invader in the game. It's also really funny that even post the curse being gone, his AI is still like, no, run back down though. Okay, full on. Let's fix this now that we're no longer cursed. And the area is cleared out. Actually, real quick, because he's being an asshole about it. Put the stone ring back on. Yeah, go on ahead. Run away. Game. Get poisoned, idiot. There we go. Finished with that idiot forever. Good lord. That's one of the worst things they've... Like, that's one of the worst invasion setups they've ever had. That's crazy. Yeah, that's about what I expected would happen when I got down here. But of course. Of course, you go through all that, you get to the bottom, and all there is a chest and a gank. Because of course. I will say, now that we've hit the DLC here, I think this is the point where Dark Souls 2's design philosophy is really starting to wear on us. Where there's just too much of it. Like, there's too much of the game. You didn't need to make this much game. Especially not this kind of, like, aggressively badly. Like, at least when I would get ganked in Dark Souls 1, it would be like, I turn a corner and a skeleton kicks me off a cliff to my death. That's funny. That's unique. It only happens like one time. Here it's, sorry, there was a room that you couldn't see the enemies in, but actually there was 5 enemies in it. Like every single time, without fail. Down. Two down. Oh, almost back. Oh, all the enemies in the basement floor spawned early for some reason this time. At least one of them did. One, two, three. Range on that is way bigger than I think it is. Okay. Whew. Now this room's defeated. Hopefully. The Majestic Greatsword. I did all that for a greatsword? Ancient greatsword of unknown origin. This sword was passed down through generations until it reached Gordon, wandering knight of Ferosa, and was lost upon his death. Uncannily, every last one of the prominent swordsmen who inherited this weapon was left-handed. It's a greatsword that is wielded in the left hand and requires 20 in every offensive stat. What a bizarre one that is. I assume it's like Artorias's. But if I remember right, he was left-handed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go figure. Sorry guys. We needed to suck off Dark Souls again. Yep. It's like the sword was cool because it's Artorias' sword. You didn't need to be like, oh, this ancient, majestic sword has been passed down through proud warriors throughout time. Everyone who wields it is a left-handed badass. Okay. So that's this done. All of that for Artorias' greatsword is wild. even funnier that it's a quality weapon that requires like 20 int and faith as well. You do the funny flip and your power stancing. Nice. That's always fun, at least. Let's check around the back of this room real quick before we head on to the next zone. Because those were the DS1 parts. Huh. I don't know, I guess I never really had a reason to use it by the time I could get it. Just weird requirements in general. Okay, let's head on in. Ah. What a stupid setup. If my AoE hits you, you become stunned. In place. Die in the infinite fire. That's goofy. That's just goofy. How did that... What? How did that barrel guy live? What the hell? Bring that back for next time. Oh, speaking of... Fake wall around here. Great. My favorite. Guys love to kill themselves. Their favorite pastime. Wow, that fire damage is not a joke. Like, by the time I recovered from the animation, I was already dead. Like, the recovery frames were enough that before I could dodge, I had taken all my damage in my life. Down we go. Okay, nothing on this one. Guys being like, we have no moves whatsoever, but we love throwing ourselves into the fire. That's our defensive moves. If you get too close, we go kill ourselves. Curious. Nope. Okay. This is gonna be stupid. Oh, great. Let's hear it. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. There's a wall you can lure a barrel guy to. You're right. That is stupid. Unfortunately, we can't do that on this run. Because they're all dead. Gives 8 petrified dragon bones. That is nutty. Yes. Never. Enemy type that randomly vomits out lava at times. At the very least, that's all cleared out. I'm going to assume this goes back to the main room. Because I feel like them making you run that every single time would be insane. Yep. Okay, there we go. And we're off. Across the chasm again. We haven't actually picked up any more wedges, which is kind of weird. Also, not a single boss yet. What the hell are those? The other 4 are in one spot. Oh. Darn. Guys who explode. Okay. Guys who explode, and exploding lights the other guys on fire and makes them way more dangerous. They all have smelter properties. That's great. That's beautiful. I love that attack. Really cool. What a well-designed and not kind of stupid encounter these guys are. Another one lit. The one. More petrified dragon bones. Really? Hello, Rachel. Don't mind me. Just light up the area first before we do any of this. Okay, Rachel. Yeah, you got it, Rachel. Just stand in the fire forever. That'll solve all of your problems. Okay, well, at least that guy exploded. Yeah, her AI's, not very good at that. Oh, she changed elements. That's cute. Goodbye. Definitely less scary than the earlier guys, I will say. Ah, it's time for Drangleic Castle 2. Find the right exit. found a way. I thought we found a way up. I must have just been seeing her. Okay. Door number 3. I will say these DLCs do very much have like, I held block there, have the feeling of like, it feels like you're running a fucking marathon. Like a lot of these encounters like suck ass, and these rooms are like overdone. Fire just makes them explode eventually. Yeah, I figured. Like I saw it happen earlier while we were in the fight with Rachel. Speaking of. Oh, we're going further down. Okay. Checking to see if there's invisible enemies. One sec. Have fun, idiots.
Ugh. Now we wait.
Time to find out how long this takes at least. The answer is too long. Okay. This should be the smelter wedge. Or this is the iron scepter, sorry. One last one of these guys for the road, I guess. And I assume this will lead us back to the main room. I knew it. God damn it.
Great. Now we wait.
we go. Wild that we have not encountered a single boss so far, by the way. Like, technically, I think we only encountered 2 bosses in a row at the end of the other DLC, which is just kind of weird in general. Like... Ah, back at the entrance. Okay. Get down there? Okay. Back to the main lobby we go. We'll go and use these souls real quick. There she is.
There until
Bum. 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 They were at 1614 on faith and wisdom. Or wisdom and faith, I don't know which order. Fill up on life gems again. Back to the foyer. Okay, let's get it lit up. Probably should have read the description on that before I did it, but you know what? Whatever. Huh. So they're all timed separately on their own. Interesting. They're not actually like normal elevators. This one is live now too. Okay, let's see where we are. Wall on the second elevator matched the trap. Okay. these developers are crazy. Like, actually, like, who would even think of that? Hollow skin. I assume that's just armor that makes you look like a hollow. Let's see. The helmet. Hood imitating the head of a hollow provides curse resistance, makes it easier to detect messages from other worlds. Finally crafted to perfectly imitate the head of a hollow, only without the abhorrent stench. Who created this was surely deeply respectful to those lost to hollowing. Makes you basically immune to curse. That's nice. There aren't too many instances left that I can think of using that. But it would have made getting the greatsword easier. That's for sure. Alright, give it a minute. Okay, back in we go. Go, my beast. Kill them all. Jesus. Pull you first. Come on. Times like these that make you miss the ever-beloved and faithful Bloodborne Pebble. I say like we don't just have like throwing knives in this game. There we go. We are getting the 2-on-1 no matter what. There we go. Not too bad, all things considered. What do we get? There we go. Alright. So it's 4 smelter wedges. Move this one back down. Every idol except the one at the top. Yeah. I assume the last wedge is in the, like, really annoying bullshit zone that they always have. Like, that's optional. No, actually? Huh, interesting. Well, let's head down. Lock. Okay, so that gets us straight down. Let's see what's over here first. Dog. Dog, what are we doing? How have none of you walked into the fire yet? There we go. That's so hard. Big boy. Actually, these guys aren't that dangerous. They just have a lot of health. I assume there's going to be at least one more. Yep. There's probably a third one. That's a much bigger hammer, sir. Because this is a different enemy. Entirely. Yeah, we have to actually be careful on this one. Okay, got him. Third one? Yep. Okay, it's just a normal one this time. Whoa! What? What was that hitbox? Like, what? I took that damage and didn't react at all. And I don't even think I was near the actual impact point. That was weird. Okay, well, we can just go run and get whatever's there now. Not a big deal anymore. Now that there's only like one item left. Hello, guys who live to explode. Coming through. Have a good day. Tower key. Here they come. They're ready to die. Hey, so now we can open all these locked doors. Oh, we're just going down. Okay. Twilight Herb. Oh, this leads straight to the bottom. Means that other thing leads somewhere else, huh? Or not. Okay. Iron Passage. This is the optional area. Yeah, it's listed separately. It even has its own unique summoning location. Okay. No guarantee we're doing that, but let's focus on the main area first. There we go. No guarantees are being this tonight. It might have to be next time we stream, because we're on a tighter schedule tonight. And I know that do get some neat items for the boss here. Okay. And I know that the bosses for this DLC in particular are a little notorious. Dog what? Okay. That's a silly one. Uh-oh. 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 A partisan +6. Uh-oh. That's silly. That's like one of the first actually funny areas they put into this game in a while. That's a good bit. Go back to the foyer. Alright. So we want to head up real quick using the one on the left. Oh, does this also open with the tower key? Yep. Ah, another curse zone, I see. There's a second guy. Alright. Time to light the bonfire. Light the torch, put on the hollow mask, and run. There's not much point to actually dealing with these guys since they have like 3 times as much health and spawn infinitely. Yeah, no, this place is fucked. Yeah, this is some run. This is a running location, all right. On the bright side, we've already spent longer here than we did in the entire first DLC. Says more about the first DLC than this one. You're not lying. This hollow mask sure does make you immune to curse. Fire snake. Okay, so it's got to be all the way down on the far left. We searched every other area so far there. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Turn up. Alright, now the door is hopefully open. This is one of those doors that respawns every time I'm gonna die. Both in a physical and a psychological sense. This area is bad. This is a real bad one. Sure is. Got it in. Well, I tried to grab it, but it started trying to make me close the door. There's a lot of dudes. Like, we just kind of walked into the barracks, huh? A lot of dudes that aggro all at once. But at least now we just have to go pick up the soul piece. Then me can turn human. Get back. Forlorn! I'm not finding you right now, Forlorn. You picked a very bad time to invade, buddy. Go ahead, kill me. The Forlorn might be like one of, in a game full of a lot of silly and stupid mechanics, a guy who just occasionally invades you for no reason at random is pretty up there. Sit down. Okay, one on the left. Let's open that last gate before we head back down into the cliff area of dropping 50 billion times over and over again. That is a drop totally made. This will take us back near the top. Let's see. Might take us all the way up to that one item at the very beginning that we haven't been able to get yet. Dark Spirit Prowlers. That is the Predator. With the gimmick being he is constantly being slowly regened by this. Mad Warrior's armor. Good lord. They do be prowling, huh? My god, the arrows. That's so dumb. They all have bows and arrows. You all need some help. Because then you need to get it. Oh, I'm bleeding. Alright. Leave one of the dudes up ahead alive and then run away, and that's how you get to farm these guys. Yeah, it makes sense. I had to change my gear up though because I was slow rolling. At least they made this available, because in the original, wasn't this armor like bullshit to get? We already got one piece. This DLC has so many stupid little secrets. Why did you build all of this in the tower, dude? I'll be back. Give me a second. Pop a life gem while I'm coming back up. Hello, idiots. Goodbye, idiots. I'm not gonna be trying to farm their gear, honestly. I don't care enough, but I will beat them. There's their blade. There's another one of their blade. Alright, so this is the last one, so let's ignore him. Ah! I see. Do, do, do. Bro, go away. Two. I do know what this is. This is the other optional zone. Because this DLC has 2. And I'll leave that guy alive just in case for some reason I decide I want to come back later. See ya. Got it. What's back here? A crystal lizard that immediately throws itself off a cliff and dies. That's funny. 2 bright bugs? That's it? Ah, that's how you get over here. I see. That's really it, though. It was a crystal lizard. Okay. Ugh. Well, let's check out the Berserk Blade real quick. Katana of a Berserker by its name. The thick, shiny black blade cuts exquisitely. Its origins and owner are unknown, but at some point, the blade became known by this name. Okay. The shortest katana. Does it at least have decent survivability in comparison to the others? Alright, we've only got a little bit of time left tonight, so we're gonna try and get to unlock the boss, at least. Which I assume will require us to do all those silly drops and then unlock the shortcut. Probably that thing right there that's not moving. It's at the very bottom. Yeah, that's about what I figured. They wouldn't have put us in a tower otherwise. Key here is take it nice and slow. Right, tap the bonfire. Got it. One. That would be where the partisan was earlier. Ah, you again. Dog, you cannot be trapping me in a corner like this. Okay, we got trapped in the corner. Like, okay, that's fine. It's not like it was hard to get down there, it's just annoying. Like... Good old From Software classic. Go, 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 go. Tower of Ash. Next floor. Next floor. Why did that not trigger a backstab? That was weird. Okay. Yeah. Let's life gem up here before we drop down. There we go. Open up. Sorcery clutch ring. Absolutely not worth fighting these guys. they're buffed and will just keep coming back. Right to the right. There we go. So this is definitely going to be another run around and hit the thing, because it appears to slow you and be spawning a bunch of enemies. Looks like if we stick close to the center, though, we don't have to worry about spawning anything in by accident. So there's definitely one of these girls that I missed on the way down in that last segment, because I don't think it was being buffed by these ones. It was these ones. Oh, okay. Good to know. So I have exactly one left. So there's one somewhere I haven't found that's not the one on the top of the roof. Yeah. We have one shot, but this is gonna be the only shot tonight, okay? I gotta get going after this. Let's see. Did I not pick up all of them as I was doing it? No, I did not, apparently. That was dumb. You know it's gonna be rough when the boss run is literally half of the room. That's always a good sign. Okay, and I did get these. Not fighting you. Go away. Okay, let's give it a shot. This is gonna be the only one tonight, so. I do recognize that greatsword. Come on out, Mr. Boom Knight. Yeah, there he is. Guy who has a lot of health. In a blocked state. Wow, that piddly little swing did a third of our life, huh? I do appreciate that the tiny sword's point is to get you to waste your stamina for the big swing at the end. That's funny. I'm actually having more trouble with that than I am the big greatsword. Its damage is shockingly large. Okay, phase 2. And he's only using the big greatsword now. Weird Calamite-esque delayed slam. What was that hitbox? That was on me. That was on me. Oh well. Yeah, that's not hard. That's a pretty normal fight. It's actually easier in phase 2. Because then it just becomes dodge all of his stuff. This guy was mentioned on Veldstat stuff, wasn't he? Was it on his armor? Does have any Easter egg? It was on the shield. Okay. I remember we read it. I just don't remember where it was that mentioned him. Where you got the key? Ah. Alright. So we'll try that again next time. It might take a little while, but I honestly don't think it will be that bad. If you wear Veldsat's helm, he immediately goes. That might be easier, honestly. Because phase 2's not that scary. Like, legitimately, it's a big, slow greatsword moveset. Like, obviously, if you take hits, you're gonna get punished. But it means you only have to learn one moveset for the fight. Put out here for tonight. It's much worse if you bring a solo. Yeah, I imagine. Like, the only reason we were doing well there was because we can get, like, 1 or 2 swing in every time we dodge something, and then just have enough stamina left to dodge the next thing. I imagine if you have a great sword, it's a nightmare, because he'll be ready to swing by the time you finish an attack. Oh yeah, chat. That's going to be it for us tonight. We have some plans coming up here. But we should be back either later tomorrow night, depending on how it works out, or on Sunday night for Elden Ring's playtest. So if you want to see that, we'll do that then. That said, thanks for coming out, everyone. You have a nice night, and we'll see y'all next time for Night Rain. And then we'll go see if we can punk Fume Knight some more. Because honestly, that was a really good first run. That was on me though. Like, I dodged wrong there near the end, even though we were very, very close. All right. Thanks for coming out. This was a better DLC than the first one, but also kind of meaner in a couple places. Like, some of this was rough. That's all we got for now. I'm getting a little tired of this video game, but we're almost there. Soon I won't have to play it anymore. Night, you guys. Goodbye. Sweet dreams. And that'll be curtains for us here at the Theater of the First. Bye-bye.